Precautionary principle. And I want to talk about precautionary principle specifically related to Italy. The precautionary principle is an approach to risk management, where if it is possible that a given policy or action might cause harm to the public or the environment, and if there is still no scientific agreement on the issue, the policy or action in question should not be carried out. So basically, it restricts some things that might harm the environment or the public in general. Critics call precautionary principle as a tool to halt progress. However, advocates consider it essential to avoid severe damage to public health and the environment. If you were warned a meteor was going to crash at your home or workplace at a specific time, would you stay there? Would you leave, possibly losing a day's work? Your decision would most likely depend on how much you trust the source of this information and on the extent of the damage the meteor could cause when it crashes. If you decided to leave your home or office, you would be taking precautionary action, which is one of the expressions of the precautionary principle. In the year 2007, Wiener described the precautionary principle as one of the most prominent and possibly controversial developments in modern international environmental law. The principle is contained in many international instruments as well. In order to protect the environment, the precautionary approach shall be widely applied by states according to their capabilities. Where there are threats of serious or irreversible damage, lack of full scientific certainty shall not be used as a reason for postponing cost-effective measures to prevent environmental degradations. So, how is it in Italy or Germany? So, in terms of Italy and Germany, they are both members of European Union. In that case, countries that are in EU, they follow the same legislations regarding precautionary principle. The principle has been applied globally to guide policy on issues such as chemicals and food safety, air quality, or climate change. It is generally perceived that the concept of precautionary principle in the EU law tends towards strict precaution and follows the better safe than sorry approach. For example, the EU's GMO policies are based on a strict application of the precautionary principle, which makes them the most restrictive ones in the world. In EU legislation, the applications of the principle include inter alia. Inter alia is involved in a wide array of initiatives at local, national, EU, and international level, and has extensive experience in organizing activities related to citizenship and so on. The Environmental Quality Standards Directive also does the same thing, which sets however, it sets the environmental quality standards for priority substances on a precautionary basis. Similarly, the Water Framework Directive, it does do something related to the environment. However, it just makes sure that the water has a good quality and it doesn't contain any pollutions or organic pollutions as well. And lastly, the Habitats Directive, which requires impact assessments to be carried out where a plan or project is likely to have a significant effect on the integrity of the designated habitat site. Thank you for your attention.